So we will begin with the practice this morning. So I'm kind of assuming most people who are coming here been following this cycle of teaching for the last couple of years, and also you have studied the material, and so I'm assuming that. So we'll kind of not so much of explanation, more focus on the practice. And if anybody feels like you kind of lost a little bit, you need a little bit more explanation what's going on, then maybe contact Rishi here, and then maybe we can make a small group and maybe extra support. Okay, so first we will do Tsalung 3 times each, and hold with the intention and idea of clearing our body. Just be aware and feel that your body is more clear, more open. Your 5 chakras, corlos, are more open. Your 3 channels are more open and clear. Be aware of that. Particularly your heart chakra, Ninki Kolo, or your central channel, Tsauma, it's more open, more clear. Feel that sacred space, devotion from there as we sing the Guru Yoga and prayers. Just for a moment, feel connection to the lineage, all the masters. Now we meditate on 3 Tongra or 3 Kayas. So 3 Tongra or 3 Kaya, basically it means it's meditating on our body, our outer body, inner anatomy, and sacred consciousness. As we were talking yesterday, that it's not one level of transformation, it's all integrative level of transformation. It's most critical, important. And that these 3 Tongra basically means integrative meditation on our body, inner, outer body, inner anatomy, sacred consciousness, awareness. So the first meditation on Longku Tongra, the Tongra meditation on Longku, or body of perfection. So basically, we will not do the detailed visualization, but catching up with the outcome of the meditation, which is a transformation in Tukje Kundo, self-transformation in Tukje Kundo. Your body is no longer like your body with all the stories of the past. Your body is pure body of Tukje Kundo, goddess of the Tumo. But find like what so-called 7-point posture, like a cross-legged, hands in equalized position, spine straight, toward upward, pull upward, chin slightly down, tongue touching toward the palate, and chest widely open. And then imagine you are like a Tukje Kundo. At least the idea of letting go of your old identity of your body, old stories of your body. You have a new body now. Body, enlightened body of Tukje Kundo. Perfected with all the enlightened qualities as whatever you remember on the details, trying to feel some of those qualities. So for a moment, rest in this new awareness of your body. Rest in this new body and become more familiar of your new body. As you do that, allow your body to also just rest and connect and feel that you are fully supported by all of us, and you also send your support to everybody. And I'm here sending my support to all of you. Feel this and rest in that our new awareness of your body. Second Tongra of Nirmana Kaya. It's inner anatomy, sacred anatomy. Or a booklet you might want to look at this image in the same page. It's the same 5 Korlo chakras that we're talking in the Tsalung prayers, talking in my refuge prayers. And so these 5 areas, so spokes like that. Just feel as detail, or just feel there's illuminating lights in all these 5 areas of your body. So that's inner anatomy. Not only you have a new body, now you have inner anatomy. New inner anatomy is fully illuminated, awakened. So you can feel from the root, and then in the navel, then in the heart, then in the throat, then in the crown. You can feel like that. So just to be a little bit more, how you say, not scattered to the visualization connection. Or if you feel very comfortable, feel all are simultaneously illuminated and active, awakened. Or simple way is also just being your attention, your awareness is on these locations, presence. And because of your awareness is in these locations are more alive, more active, because you're connected. It's a very simple way to activate also. Third Tongra, the Tongra of Dharmakaya, the awareness of the central channel. So once again, look at the page 19. Those who are new, so you look at that. Those who are doing the practice, you're already familiar. So not only you have a new body, you have a new inner anatomy. Now in that new inner anatomy, the most central part is the central channel, in which the hum and the flames, this energy, polar energy connecting with each other, warming up, heating up the central channel. So it's like awakening your pure awareness, consciousness. So in new body, in new anatomy, in this central channel, it's warming up, awakening up. Feel that awareness, attention in the central channel, in that energy of the flame and hum. Feel the warmth, bliss. As we listen to the Salavya mantra, just for a moment, feel this sense of completion with new body, new inner anatomy, and new awareness, new mind, new awareness. And also feel that like the image of body. When you look at your body, feel you have a new sense of body. When you bring attention inside your body, feel there's like a new energy there. And when you're deep inside, when you're trying to be aware of your mind, feel there is a new mind too. So feel these all 3 level of transformation, completion, dedication, 3-door dedication. So how are you feeling? So you feel new body, feel new energy system. Do you feel new mind, new consciousness, new awareness? Need a little more practice. As we were talking yesterday, that we all seek for change. We all seek for greater transformation. We all wanted to be happier, healthier, well, whole. Is it true? So how the journey is going, right? This is a very simple question. We know what we want, and we know we have been trying, and the simple question is, how is it going? Well, it's okay. Bumpy is normal. The important part is you're not stuck in the ground. And it's like a car not moving anymore, and being there for a long time and it's rusting. That you don't want, right? Bumpy ride is still right. It's still moving. So, some sense, like if you look at this 3 Tongra, it's so-called 3 Tongra, body, the anatomy, and awareness, and a very powerful practice. And maybe not necessarily we always understand everything with these practices and what it is and how they work and if they work and so on. But you have to have some trust here. And we know in terms of our body, we know sense of our body, We know maybe some changes in our body is necessary. I mean, body is changing, getting older and older. That's not. It's a question about how fast it's going. Can you slow down? Can you stop for some time? Can you reverse a little bit? All possible. But it requires awareness, understanding, involves work. So the body is definitely a first part, right? And when we think about body, we can think about two things. Obvious thing is our physical body, that however that is, you like it, you don't like it, I don't know. It's and then which definitely need a lot of attention, awareness, care. I don't know, we always think about basic things, resting enough, sleeping enough, right? Meditating enough, staying calm enough, getting enough exercise, making sure, particularly sugar, find the sweetness inside yourself, not outside. So there's no question about we need to pay attention to that. And somehow we all do. It's always a question of what you know, are you able to do it? Knowing and doing is totally different thing, right? That makes sense? Knowing and different is different. Not trying to do that, it's like your mind and the body is not communicating. They're not connected or not communicating. They're not listening to each other. There's a sense of disconnection between your body, inner anatomy, and awareness. Like Tri Tongra is trying to integrate that to make more connection. When you manage to succeed Longku Tongra, the Sambhogakaya, then you have to be Sambhogakaya and build the Nirmanakaya. Not leave, but be and build. So inner anatomy should become alive in the new body, not with no body. Once you have a new body, then you're trying to bring this more like a central energy system, so there's more communication, connection, able to change the behavior of the body, what mind is aware of. And these things so much has to do with the energy, like a breath. I would like to really emphasize more on the breath part, very important. Because many times what we know, our body is not supporting it. Body is not able to protect itself. I mean, whole idea during pandemic was the immune system. So immune system, to have good immune system is the body can defend itself. Immune system seems like clearly that body need to do rest to produce it. When our body and mind is not able to rest enough, and it loses the energy, and it loses the energy for nothing. It's better to lose the energy for something, but most of the time we lose energy for nothing. They say in one day, like 23,000 cycle of breath. If somebody says you have to breathe 23,000 times, we will pay you. You may think, what does that mean? Well, if you don't breathe, you die. You can fast for days. You cannot drink even water for a few days, but you cannot breathe for even a few minutes. So we know the breath is more important than the bread. That makes sense? So you can say, I will take my nourishment through my breath, not from substances. So 23,000 breathing cycles. Imagine you have opportunity to breathe 23,000 times a medicine, a pure energy. Or you can breathe 23,000 times toxics. What do you prefer? Choice is clear or not? So what are you breathing this very moment? Toxic or medicine? Are you breathing or holding? They talk about nervous system, sympathetic nervous system, parasympathetic nervous system, in the body health. So sympathetic nervous system is always in a kind of defensive, protecting mood, Parasympathetic nervous system is more relaxed and digest. Think about this, simple way. World is your friend. How do you live your life when you have so many friends? You don't have to worry about it. You're in peace. It requires a little awareness. During meditation, I say, imagine we are all supporting each other. We are, but just little awareness of it changes everything. So they say, it's not about inhalation and exhalation, it's about the gap between inhalation and exhalation, heart rate variability, the gap, the space. That's important, feeling safe. Mind might not feel safe, but breath can bring mind to feel safe. So this very deep, slow, restful breath is one of the most effective medicine for health. And you can do 23,000 times a day, at least thousands a day. That make sense? I think it's something, one thing we lack it in our life is resting. It's interesting, when you think about this diet, like intermittent diet. Intermittent diet, like 16 and 8. You eat 8 hours and rest 16 hours. It's interesting, right? Why is it interesting? Because even your organs, they need to rest. If you're eating all the time, you're putting them, exhausting them. You ate breakfast,
Yes.
and then they're working hard. All the organs are working hard, and then in between the lunch and break, you have these unhealthy snacks. They're working hard. Then there's a big lunch. They're working hard. Then there's something else in the afternoon. Their dinner. Oh my God! When they don't have enough energy, they cannot protect. So it's important. One of the very important means is to get rest to our mind, our body, our field of energy. You want a good immune system, you have to rest. If you want a good meditation, your mind has to rest. So anyway, we will be just talking about these things. Take a break.
How long?
45 minutes.